Well, for 3 good points, and I think you'll probably think one of the best performances we've had this season.
Yeah, I think so. Overall, probably from 15 minutes onwards, where I thought the first 15, it was windy out there, in that, certainly in the first half. And it was a little bit of we have it, you have it, and a bit of a fight game in that first 15. But I think as soon as we got to grips with the conditions and started passing the ball and moving the ball, and with the quality that Burge brings, to that passing, I thought Gomez and Eastman, those three in particular, got on top of their three, and that allowed our wide men and Dan Fitchett to really start causing them some problems.
Good debut from Ryan Burge and capped off by a goal.
Yeah, I mean, a quality player who's pretty much landed in our lap in a nice way. He obviously made contact with us a couple of weeks ago to say that he lived locally and would we be interested. Obviously we followed that up. We do all our homework as we normally do. And from Tim Harris, ex-Newport, Jimmy Dackett, ex-Newport, the reports on him was he's a good lad as well. We've had him for 2 weeks training with us, so he's not new to the group. But we felt that we wanted to get him involved immediately. But we also felt today we wanted to match a little bit what Margate might do, which is why Betsy played in that sort of in-between role. And I thought it worked for us very well.
And after the first goal, it sort of really went on from there.
Yeah, and it's against the wind as well. We were concerned with the wind, and we felt that maybe if we come in at half time at 0-0, we'd be good to go second half. But that half an hour of the first half was the best football we played. It was sort of scintillating stuff really, and it wouldn't have been outrageous to have been more than 2 or 3-0 up at half time. Betsy then puts one over from sort of 2 yards out. We've missed a penalty. For almost most of the game into the last 5-10 minutes, when we started to tire a little bit, we controlled the game.
Yes, it's good to see after missing the penalty, Dan Fitchett come back with fourth goal.
Yeah, and what a great goal it was
goal,
as well.
Yeah.
Great work again from Tom. Dan's got across the near post, which we've been working on. Great finish. And I've got to say their keeper's made some good saves as well today. I mean, obviously the first goal was disappointing for him, but Lewington again's made a fantastic penalty save. It wasn't a poor penalty, and that was his third on the spin. So when we got another penalty, there was a bit of concern that he'd go and save 4 on the trot, but good strike from Betts, and again shows some confidence to pick the ball up and put it in.
Was he down to take it?
No.
I didn't.
No, I mean, obviously you look at our penalty takers. Craig McAllister's out injured. Craig Dundas was given a rest today really, because I think he's put in a magnificent shift the last 12. But also we want to get Betsy into that in-between role. So Dan was the original penalty taker, missed, and I was shouting out for Ryan Burge to pick it up, because new to the club, probably very confident. But Betsy wouldn't have it, and dispatched it away.
And then able to make some changes just in the last 20 minutes, give players a rest. And
yeah, with Craig Eastman unfortunately did twist his ankle at half time and was limping around a bit, but he's also on 9 bookings, so I thought if I could hook him off now, at least that stops the possible suspension kicking in. Tom Bolonara, a little bit of a tight calf, nothing major, but again that was more to do with just getting him off the pitch to keep him okay. And the third one, I can't even remember who it was.
Dan Spencer Roster.
Yeah, that was done to give Dan 20 minutes before his St Albans game, and also obviously to get Wishart pushed up. Thought Sterling was outstanding again today. He's really hit some top form, and he's difficult to stop in that type of with his quick feet and trickery.
Ross slightly disappointed to concede one again in the last 5 minutes.
I think the team were. Yeah. I mean, not sure the chairman will be, because it saves him a clean sheet bonus. But no, listen, when you're falling up, you want to see the game out, and we did tire a bit that last 5-10 minutes. I think Margate probably deserved that goal at the end. They've hit the inside of the post from Christian's shot. I don't think the first goal they scored was offside, but I actually think their second goal might have been. So we won't be too upset when Margate got themselves a goal in the game.
And now St Albans next week. They've hit 6 against Whitehawk this afternoon.
Yeah, we've heard. And if you're not at your best in any game in this league, you're going to struggle to get a result. But there's a strong resilience about the group at the moment. We offered them to have Tuesday off, and they've turned that down. They want to come in and train. We'll keep working hard this week, and every week that goes past, Jamie Collins gets a week towards coming back, and he's a huge player for us. He's a big miss, and McAllister's getting closer, and getting those two back into the squad as well will really help us in this last sort of 8-9 weeks of the season.
Brilliant. Okay.
Thanks.